What's happening? Yes! Yes! I'll take him down. Yes! Hello there. There goes my cat. Bye there. Let's try this again. Hello there.
Hello.
There. Say the line. Hello there.
Hello there.
It is time for part 4 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've done a reaction to episodes or parts 1 through 3. I put them all together in one reaction video, but YouTube blocked it, so I'm working on getting it unblocked. As soon as that's done and it's available on YouTube, then I will post my reaction to part 4. Hopefully I'm done with the editing by then.
Well, I hope it doesn't take too long.
But I am excited about part 4. Part 3 was so amazing. We saw Vader at his terrifying best. Even more so than he was in Rogue One. I mean, he was at the height of his power. Yeah, and it was just, it was awesome. So I'm expecting good things from this week's episode. I don't know. I have no predictions. I am just ready to enjoy the ride. So here we go. Man, he must be in so much. Oh my God, that's his charred shoulder. Oh, that looks horrible. He must be in so much pain. Oh, back to bath. Are we gonna get some flashback to this? God, look at his skin. Oh, it's Vader. So, paralleling it with Vader and his back attack. Yeah, there's some flashbacks. Traumatic flashbacks. Like he's starting to freak out. Yeah, he needs to get out.
Your burns, your body, they just need time. We're on Jabin. You're safe.
Yeah, where's Leia?
Where's Leia?
Yeah, exactly.
I am a princess of Alderaan.
She's the little haughty princess.
Obi-Wan is dead.
Oh, you liar. Don't believe her, Leia. Don't trust her.
You've no idea what the Empire is capable of.
I think he does know.
I had a wife once. I knew exactly what she was before we got married. We tried to hide it. And the Inquisitors found her anyway.
Yep, I knew it. He knows.
So I know exactly what the Empire can do.
Man, is he struggling to even move this little thing? Are his injuries affecting his force abilities?
Your body's not the only thing.
How did he die?
He burned to death on the Pusa.
You liar.
I'm looking for. Left him there to die.
Liar! I don't know anything about a path.
Good job, Leia. Now we find out if her cover is still intact.
And I'm your commanding officer, and you will address me as Sir.
Yes, sir, of course.
But perhaps I should just inform the Grand Inquisitor of your insolence.
Wow, she's intimidating him into submission.
Classified intelligence. Do you know what classified means?
Yes, sir. Wow, look at him. He's swimming in.
I'm overriding an entry port.
Yeah, he's got the rebreather. I knew it. Threw him in the water. Oh, don't let her inside your head, Leia. Be strong.
Contest.
A staring contest. Oh. No, don't break Lola again.
This isn't your station.
Uh-oh.
Let me see some identification.
She can be able to get past this obstacle too? Oh, she's beating him into submission. Uh-oh. That was bad timing. Do a Jedi trick, give them deflect their attention elsewhere. Yeah, just like you did on the first Death Star.
Over there. Let's go.
This is where he learned to do it.
I'll tell you where they are. I just don't want anyone to get hurt.
I give you my word.
Your word means nothing.
I'll have to tell my father first. It's okay, right? You said we're all on the same side.
Oh, she's so smart.
I hope you like pain.
I'll never tell you where they are.
It's time to make
Good for you, Leia.
What they're hiding down here.
What is this place?
It's a tomb.
These dead Jedi?
You are gonna tell me what I want to know.
What are you doing to me?
Same thing I do to
It's the
anyone
first
who
time
doesn't
Leia's
embrace
facing torture.
the Empire.
Are these Jedi dead or are they just in stasis?
Say something!
I tell you.
Then your choice is made.
Man, Obi-Wan, where are you? I need to get to Leia. I wonder if these Jedi are still alive. They're just being experimented on. Maybe they're part of Palpatine's cloning program? Oh my god, a youngling!
You did this to yourself.
Oh, shut up. You're not at all sorry.
Found evidence before the escape.
I don't think Reva's believing you.
We need to do.
What's happening? Yes! Yes! Oh, take him down. Yes! See? I think she knew that Obi-Wan was coming.
You're alive. They were dead. I didn't tell them anything.
I know. Come with me. I'm gonna get you home.
Uh-oh. They've been spotted.
It's him.
Saved by the alarm.
Tyler, where the other?
Smack that one in the face. Yes, he's getting his abilities back. Yes, I love that move. Uh-oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Man, how long is he gonna be able to hold that? There's a lot of pressure on the other side of that window. Oh my god. Let it go. Unleash it on them. Yeah, you fuckers are about to drown. Yes! Yes! I knew it!
Put this on.
Look at that watery grave.
I want the base shut down. Now!
Oh my god. They're just sneaking out like this.
This is her doing.
No one's paying any attention to them. Nobody thinking, what's that hump? Yes! Yes! The T-47s. They're good for a lot more than hauling sewage. Oh, not the mouse droid!
Right behind you.
Oh no! Oh, bye-bye, Wade. Oh, Vader's pissed.
What defeat would bring.
Oh, wow.
I will tolerate your weakness no longer.
Yeah, he did say if she failed him, she wouldn't live to regret it.
I put a tracker on the ship. Soon the location of the network and Kenobi will be out.
Oh, is she telling the truth? I think Vader would know if she was. Oh, wipe that smile off your face. Can't you read the room? Look at the expression on her face.
Guess your soldiers now are
Man. Yep. Is Wade's death the first death in the Resistance? Aww. She knows she can really trust Obi-Wan now. This is why she reaches out to him in A New Hope. Oh, and there's Lola. Lola's the tracker! Well, shit. Reva turned Lola into a tracker. Oh, man, so they're in trouble again. I guess I don't know how this is going to play out in the final 2 episodes. So I really enjoyed this one. It was great. I mean, I didn't like it quite as much as last week's, but this one is pretty good. I mean, Obi-Wan is getting his groove back, and you know, you know, he had to save Leia. You know, he had to step up.
I'm not the man you remember.
Well, you're going to have to be.
Even though he was struggling in the beginning, just moving that little whatever it was. But yeah, he really stepped up, and he took out a bunch of stormtroopers in a really entertaining way, and Tala took out some officers, or at least intimidated some. That was also entertaining. Oh man, and we saw Leia almost being tortured. That was her first torture experience, but fortunately it didn't get to the actual torture. Yeah, and the Jedi tomb. At least, you know, I don't know if those Jedi are dead or not. Maybe it's part of they're part of Palpatine's experiments. I don't know, and I think one of them, one of the female Jedi they showed, maybe she was Roken's wife. And yeah, and they were just like Luminar Unduli's her corpse, and she was in a stasis like that, if I remember correctly. And the Grand Inquisitor used her to lure Laura, Kanan, and Ezra in Rebels. So yeah, are these other Jedi being used for similar in similar ways to lure other Jedi in? And then maybe some of the Jedi they learned in ended up in the same tombs. I don't know what else to call it. So that was eerie. But then we saw Obi-Wan getting to be at his best again, and drowning those stormtroopers. That was awesome. And then the way they snuck out, I can't believe that no one noticed a big lump on Obi-Wan's side. No one thought, what the hell is that? Oh man, this is just lucky they found a huge trench coat, and no one was paying any attention to them except for Reva. She was the only one smart enough to notice. So yeah, this episode was really good, and I'm really looking forward to the final 2 episodes. This is going by too fast. I really hope there's a second season. But who knows how long the wait will be for. Hello there, Editor Jen here. I am running so far behind on my editing that I have decided to just put parts 4 and 5 together. It's just the finale is just a couple days away at this point, and I'm excited. But yeah, I am posting parts 4 and 5 pretty much at the last minute. But that's okay. Better late than never, right? So here we go with part 5. What is Reva gonna do? Is he gonna see this coming? Hello there. I am ready for part 5 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Me and my wild and crazy hair. After working all day in the 90-degree heat and then the rain, there's just no point in trying to tame my hair. I'm just gonna let it be how it is. But I have heard whisperings about part 5. I've heard people say that it is awesome. I tuned them out after that to avoid being spoiled about anything. So yeah, I'm just ready to get into another awesome episode of this series. I've loved it so far. This is the second to last episode, and yeah, I expect it to be really awesome. So we'll see if it meets those expectations. So let's just get right into it. Flashback to Clone Wars era Anakin. Oh my god. It's a blast from the past. We're gonna do a practice duel. Oh my god, this is awesome. It's a Vader. Vader is flashing back. These are Vader's memories. He's making her Grand Inquisitor. But I don't think the other Grand Inquisitor is dead.
Set a course, Captain. We leave.
I think Vader's just leading her on. Oh my god. Are they gonna be able to get out before Vader gets there? Oh, Haja's here.
I had nowhere else to go. Right after I saw you, I got into a fight with that scary. Don't want to fight the Empire.
Oh, so now he has to go into hiding too. Yeah, now you know what it's like to be a real Jedi. I didn't think we'd see more of him. Oh my god, Lola's locking everyone in. Bad Lola.
Isn't it patience for siege? How do you know?
Because he knows Anakin. Knows his strengths and weaknesses. Anakin never had much patience.
That was underwhelming. I don't need your opinion. You try going in the vents to see what's going on. A little too big to be crawling around in the vents.
Oh, Leia can go up in the vents.
I'm going to need a ladder.
It's not playtime right now, Princess.
Oh, she's trying to help. She's trying
You trust me?
to be heroic. Let her.
Get her the ladder.
14 people died, 6 of them were children. And I couldn't do anything to help them.
Well, she has to carry this guilt with her,
So now I do this.
trying to make up for
One for everyone.
what she had to be involved in.
Tell the Inquisitor I want to talk.
Yes. The Negotiator, General Kenobi.
Yeah. How did she know?
Unless you were there.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter where I was.
she was.
Enough! Enough!
He's getting into her head. Oh man, flashback to that awful night. Yeah, she saw Anakin. Oh my god. As she showed him killing a youngling. Oh my god.
Felt them go cold. They were the only family I knew.
She was a lone survivor and she had to play dead.
Do you really want Anakin dead?
Is that what she wants?
Where were you? While he was killing my friends.
Yeah, I knew it. This is why she hates Obi-Wan, because he wasn't there.
Why didn't you stop him? Why didn't you save us?
He was warning people to stay away from the temple. Whoa. Wow. She's in. And Obi-Wan is more powerful than you think.
Leia, we gotta hurry. Are you listening to me? I feel like you're not listening to me.
Would you stop talking?
Ned B is firing too. Oh no, Tali's been shot. Oh no. We're gonna lose another droid like K2SO or L3 and Solo. Oh, Ned B is saving Tala. Oh no. Bye bye, Ned B. She's gonna sacrifice herself. Oh my god. Thermal detonator. Oh my god, what is he gonna do?
There are alternatives to fighting.
Uh-oh.
Because all you'll see is me.
Is this gonna work? Trying to get her to go against Vader? Oh.
There. Your weapon's gone. It's over. Your need for victory, Anakin, it blinds you.
Yeah, he doesn't see what's coming. He got free, took out the stormtroopers. Lola's being bad. Yeah, take out that restraining bolt. Oh, Lola's good again. Well, now Lola can help. Yay, she did it.
Where's Tala?
Oh, Tala's gone. Yep. Oh no. Come on. Damn. Damn. Oh, it's empty. Oh, they tricked him. Oh, that's awesome.
You're a great warrior, Anakin.
Yeah, but you are beaten.
Yourself is your undoing.
What is Reva gonna do? Is he gonna see this coming? He did, apparently. Uh-oh. You can't defeat Vader. Not even with the helicopter blade. Nope. You're just no match for him. Slowing it down. Yep. Just like what Obi-Wan did to him. This traumatic memory. Oh my god. I think she's dead.
Did you really believe I did not see it, youngling?
Oh, he remembers her.
You are of no further use.
Yep, I knew it. The Grand Inquisitor wasn't dead.
Hyperdrive is down. They're behind us.
Oh, this isn't over. Oh, it's the communicator that Hasha dropped. What's she gonna do with it?
Kenobi, we're listening to me. Something is wrong.
He senses it.
Learn to mature.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure it's nothing. Thank you, Rogan.
Oh, trust your feelings, Obi-Wan.
Use your feelings, Obi-Wan.
Oh, it's Luke. Oh, now Luke's gonna be in danger, I guess. So, are we actually gonna see some of Luke in the final episode? I mean, more than the tiny bits we've already seen. Yeah, I didn't expect to see so much of Leia in this series and so little of Luke, so I hope he plays a significant role in the final episode. It looks like Reva's gonna survive, you know, being stabbed through the gut with a lightsaber. You know, that the Grand Inquisitor survived that, but Reva doesn't have two stomachs though, but like the Grand Inquisitor said, revenge strengthens the will to live. And she's found that communicator. Has she? How much of that message was she able to decipher? Does she understand what it was about? It seems like Luke's is going to be in danger. We'll see in the final episode. And goodbye, Tala and Ned B. Yeah, she sacrificed herself. She felt so terrible about stuff she's done in the past. She was willing to do anything to make up for it, to help those people get out and be safe. And so I'm not surprised that she did that, but it's sad. And Ned B, he fought heroically until he just couldn't anymore. Yeah, but I love the flashbacks to Obi-Wan training Anakin. You know, he was very eager to become a Jedi Knight. He was probably getting very impatient with still being a Padawan, and Obi-Wan schooled him and said, "You know, you're not ready." So yeah, and he used what he knew about Vader's weakness to defeat him without a weapon, by pitting Reva against him. I was not expecting that. Well, I really enjoyed this episode. I can't wait for the final episode next week. I don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm excited to find out. I hope you all enjoy this reaction. please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I highly encourage you to subscribe to my channel. I plan on putting out a lot more in the future when I have the time. Definitely more Star Wars series and more Marvel content and other things. So yeah, subscribe and stay tuned to this channel. And thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is where you are, and bye there.